going to take you through a little bit of a recovery myofascial release workout that I have done while I was traveling. And here you're going to see I am using my travel roller and I'm doing a prep style. So this is before I'm actually going to hit up the gym and lift some weights. I'm going to do this a little bit faster. So this is going to be very dynamic and it's going to be full of activation. So I'm going to wake up all my muscles and that fascia. So you'll see that it's forward and back, but it's also rocking and rolling travel roller style, side to side with a little bit of shearing. So it's very precise, it's quick, it's activating, and it's to really stimulate the muscles and the blood flow and to identify any areas that are tight. So if I find a spot, I will pause here and work that area a little bit longer. So work comprehensively through the entire body. I usually start from the feet and then I go towards my head to really flush the blood towards my heart. So I do one leg at a time, and sometimes I'll do different fascial lines. So right now we're working the superficial back line, and here it looks like I found a spot. So I'm just going to pause there and breathe into that spot and hold and really try to release that area in the calves until I move on to a new area. So really that's how you want to work and be explorative. You are really engaging your core and your shoulders as you are repositioning on the roller. So it is very dynamic. You might start sweating. This is exactly what you want to have before you work out. You want to start warming up that core, okay? And we are working through, so we're preventing injuries. So if you find a spot that's really tight, you're going to start activating and recruiting blood flow to that area so that it's all primed to go when you start lifting weights or whatever you do. So this is a go-to kind of a prep style workout, myofascial release activation using the travel roller. And then you want to hit the low back just gently. Really, if you're having any low back pain, the focus should not be the low back. It's really going to be the front of the legs and the hips and the quads. So this is really just a feel-good kind of roll through the low back. And then when I get through the mid-back, I'm going to be doing a thoracic extension here. And again, repositioning the roller and really opening up that chest and reaching to stretch those fascial lines, trying to create space and flexibility into those areas. Oh, I love this one. Here I'm just rotating my body to give a little bit of stretch in my low back and my upper back. This is a bit more of an advanced move, so brace yourself. This one you gotta work up to. And then repositioning it behind the back of your head. The travel roller is so ergonomic and it fits right in the back of the head, and it works on the upper cervical, neck, and skull. So this is a great one to, again, get the spine realigned all the way towards the head and even gets more blood flow towards the brain, which is awesome as well. So I love this one. This is a great one you should do right before you go to bed as well. But really the fascia wraps all around the back of the head and the skull, so you want to hit that area as well. Next up, we're rotating to the superficial front line, and here I am rolling my tibialis anterior, not the shin bone. We're only rolling muscles, we don't roll bones, so this is rotating a little bit slightly to the right side here and working the meaty part of the outer side of the leg. So I'm working tibialis anterior, and this one is really great to just really get that area worked because it gets very hypoxic, so it lacks oxygen if you are overworked in that area. So here I'm working my quads. Again, you must get into those quads, and for some people they're not going to be able to work as aggressively as I am, but remember, I've been rolling since 2007, 10 minutes a day. So remember, I can get into these areas and it doesn't hurt like it used to. So just bear with it, you guys. You'll get there. It's a transformation of your whole fascial system, and just spend a little bit of time here. But that's the end goal. The end goal is to be able to be working dynamically and to get through the entire body in 5 to 10 minutes if you can. And that's where it's really going to be an amazing effect. All right, here we're working through the adductors, and if you have never done the adductors, you have to do it. Oh, you will be so surprised that a lot of the knee pain you might be experiencing is probably related to your tight quads and your adductors. So really work that area. It feels so good, you guys. Get in there, and remember, we're going forward and backwards, doing a little bit of an upward dog here to stretch out that front line a little bit, and the leg is off to the side, and I'm moving around to different positions, okay? So I'm rotating and rocking my knee and getting into the hip flexors, okay? And we're not actually going into the IT band here. We're working the lateral fascial line here and rotating a little bit to the front, so I'm not actually rolling deep into the IT band. It's a little bit more onto the quad. And you can see it just really opens up the body, and it feels so good, you guys. This is going to be so beneficial to your flexibility, your mobility, and your recovery. And if you put it into a prep style of before you start working out, then you're actually going to get better strength gains, okay? So I've completed my myofascial release component, and that took me about 6 minutes. Now I'm going to do a little bit more of an activation. So I'm in a 4-point position here, and I'm using my travel roller as a tool to really be able to reach farther. So you just kind of position the roller, and I do it to the center and then off to the side. You can really feel an amazing stretch down the whole lats and the thoracic spine. This one is a great opener. I'm going quite quickly here, but please feel free to slow it down at your own pace. Take your time, don't rush these things, and go nice and slow and just really feel that stretch. All right, guys, taking it to the other side, you're gonna really reach and bring that ear towards that arm, and you're gonna feel that stretch. It's gonna feel so good in the lats. I like to do a combination of myofascial release and active stretching. I find that just static stretching doesn't really give me that performance effect that really changing your fascia does. And, setting in a little bit of stability. As you're doing this, you might even feel some fatigue in your triceps. That is totally normal, and you're just supporting your body and you are reaching. This is a great one. Make sure you do at least 5 reps per position in those 3 positions. All right, next I like to do some activation of my glutes, making sure that I'm not overusing my quads, because I'm a quad dominant person. I've done a lot of skiing and tennis in my life, so my quads tend to take over like most people do. So I like to do a lot of activation in the glutes to make sure they're warmed up and they're working. So when I am working out, I'm activating and using that muscle group better so that I have prevention of low back pain in the future. Next, I'm taking it into a side bridge and warming up my obliques. I really, don't work my abs too much, but I definitely do a lot more planking and of these low level, very important core-based movements. I do like to do these ones, and I find it really helps my core, and it helps me slow down and not do the big movements. And it's really important. Most people don't do enough core work and work their lower abs and get their transverse abdominis strong enough. Your transverse abdominis is like your girdle of your body, and it protects your spine. So you must have a really strong core. It's really important. I just like to play around and do some fun stuff. You can play with the planks and add in some push-ups if you can. Get a little bit more strength, because you can have mobility, but you also have to have stability. And this is how the fascia and the connective tissue works. You need to have both. You need to have silky smooth fascia, but then it also needs to be strong. You need to make a connection so it works all pretty awesome well together. So take it into some more different planking and challenge yourself with your body weight before you start working out. Or this might be a workout for some of you guys at home. Make sure you breathe through these exercises, and if you're following along with me, good job, you made it all the way to 9 minutes. And if you're still planking with me, remember, we're trying to have good stability in our shoulders and our lats, pulling in that belly button towards your spine, and your back is nice and flat. Your neck is in line with your back. Do not drop your hips down, and make sure you're not hunching your neck forward. So I like to switch things up. You can just kind of go for time, and when you feel fatigued, switch to a new position and really challenge yourself for a minute, 2 minutes, up to 5 minutes or more if you can. You're a superstar. And I find that it really helps to sculpt the shoulders and get your body and spine into amazing alignment. And for some people this might be your 12-minute workout of the day. And if you can only get in this would be the most beneficial thing you could do all day, because your body is probably already sore and needing recovery and strength. So if you're just doing this for your workout, hey, you've done amazing, and continue this on a daily basis. Or if you're ready to hit the gym, go hit those weights, and I bet you're going to feel a better recovery and less muscle soreness, because you've done an amazing prep. I'm like most of you guys, or sometimes I feel like I don't have enough motivation to actually start training. So a really nice prep really helps me get my head in the game, and it just makes you feel better. The pain goes away, you feel activated, and the blood flow is going. And now I'm just doing a little bit of stretching here, and just do what feels good for you. And I'm doing a little bit of hamstring and calf stretching and working on my mobility. So this feels good to me. So give this a try if you want to try a little bit more mobility. Do some of these side-to-side movements. Into a deep squat is also really good, pushing out with your elbows. This one some people might have a challenge getting into, but try to open up your chest and just do different positions that you're able to get into to work on your mobility. And keep hovering here for a little bit, breathing into that deep squat. Feels really good to be able to get in this position. And next I'm going to just do a little bit of a thoracic opener. I love this one. It really feels great on the spine and helps to get your body into alignment. All these things all help our nervous system, our spine, and it really helps to create length in the whole body. It's one of my go-to exercises. I love this one. In combination with my myofascial release, a little bit of mobility goes a long way, you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome workout and have enjoyed this video. If you like it, you want more of it, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to be adding lots more videos for you guys. And if you would like to download my free app, you get my This Is How We Roll, How to Foam Roll Like a Pro with Arista, the creator of the travel roller. And you can learn lots of different ways to roll your fascial lines and go deeper into the body, into the physical body, emotional body, and healing of the mind, body, and spirit. We're all connected. So you guys have a great one, and I hope to see you here back soon.